Hello there everyone, AnthWolf here streaming some more Final Fantasy XIV with our level 40 White Mage Evane Jouberault. And where we last left off, we helped out the citizens of Limsa Lominsa against the Primal of the Kobolds, the Lord of Crags himself, Titan, with the eventual help from the Company of Heroes to how to get to his lair known as the Navel. And we are now just relaxing here at Camp Bronze Lake. You notice our character does look slightly different. I ended up picking up some new armor. We were wearing a level 31 chest piece, I think, for quite some time. And I ended up buying a few bits of dye. I might as well show that off actually. I ended up buying some Nofika green dye and ended up picking up some ash grey dye from one of the merchants in Gridania, I think it was. Just so we can try to get some customization, some correlation with the armor as well, so it all matches quite nicely. But I parked myself back here at Camp Bronze Lake, ready to speak to Y'shtola again, after the aftermath of dealing with Titan. Also, I think I've gained 2 levels since the last stream or the last video, depending on how you're watching this. I think I was level 38. I ended up doing a couple of the duty roulettes. I did the leveling in Guildhest one twice, I think. Once yesterday and once after getting home from work today. So yeah, I got a generous amount of experience from that. We're definitely going to have to go get ourselves promoted to Private Second Class with the Order of the Twin Adder. Probably next time we're over at Gridania we'll do that. There are plenty of side missions we could pick up here and over next to Costa del Sol, I believe. But for now, we're just going to continue the main storyline. Obviously, level 40. We have a couple of White Mage quests, but we might put them to one side for now. And we'll pick them up later. We also have some new... not primals. Yeah, we haven't yet done the level 30 and beyond Guildhests. We'll probably look at them at some point in the future as well. We'll probably end up having a relaxing downtime stream. Either way, let's talk to Y'shtola. All good things. Y'shtola is keen to discuss your next task. Okay, I'm guessing Y'shtola is returning to the Waking Sands. We need to speak to the Maelstrom High Commander. You notice that I've spent a good bit of gil as well. I ended up buying a couple of level 41, 42 bits of gear for when we get to that point. I also ended up picking up a lot of level 50 gear for when we reach that point with our White Mage here. I thought it's best to be prepared, and it was reasonably cheap on the market board, the auction house, so I thought I may as well. At the moment that gear's stored in my Chocobo saddlebag. Okay, Minophilia also wants us back at the Waking Sands ourselves. Okay, not a problem. See, is there any new quests around here? Nothing jumping out at me right now, that's fine. Why are you all gathered outside? Screaming? What's going on inside the Waking Sands right now? Oh. Oh shit.
We'll be awaiting your return at the Waking Sands. There is much to discuss. Godspeed. Thank heaven she is safe. Louisoire, do you see? Your light shines brightly in this one, and in time, it will illuminate the realm once more. Oh!
Advance no further!
We have come for the one who slayed Ifrit and Titan. Bring her forth, and you may yet know mercy.
Confound it. Stay out of sight. I would leave a message with you. I surrender myself, on the condition you spare the innocents.
Conditions? There speaks the Supreme Sire. I'll grant you have courage, but you would be better served by armor.
Search all you will. The one you seek is not here.
So it would seem.
And yet you knew to look here. But how?
Hold that thought.
No!
Conditions of surrender. Denied.
Cease at once!
Have you not done enough?
Perhaps. Enough. We must away. Though we have not found our quarry, the High Priestess of the Scions should suffice for now. They say she also possesses the Echo. I cannot wait to hear her scream. I said enough! We leave. Bring the prisoners.
How did the Garlean Empire manage to invade Western Fanalan? How did he find out where the Scions were based? It seems Minfilia managed to give Neuraxia that message, and Neuraxia held on long enough to pass it on to us. Seems Papalimo, Urion J, Tataru, and Minfilia have at least been captured. I'm not sure what others were there. They're the ones I recognised. I wonder if anyone wasn't there who managed to get themselves away. The wild roses are dead, father, and I know not what to do. We've talked to Marcus once or twice before. A survivor of the Battle of Courthas. A new side quest here. Plagued by indecision, the ache you carry cannot have escaped Father Ilnud's sharp eyes, yet he makes no note of it. He's asked us to go and deliver sticks of Vilekin repellent. There is a camp of, I think, former brass blades just northwest of Blackbrush Station. We might as well talk to Marquess and the child over there. You can't take it with you. Marquess has a personal request to make of us. Retrieve a ballpoint chisel and a pair of needle nose pincers. I suppose we can look into that. Oh, looks like there's a quest outside of the church itself. With a little elbow grease, Edward appears to be toying with a defective device of some sort. So Edward believes that Marcus might be mechanically sound. We have a broken alembic here. Distilling equipment used by alchemists who work their magic. You would need a bronze ornamental hammer to do so. Okay. We need to go down to Camp Drybone for that. Mr. Slipshod and Miss Uptight. Ferandrek is a breath of fresh air in this house of tears and melancholy. Very angry air. She needs you to find someone, and quick. Okay, look for this lady's feckless cousin. Ooh, we have a few quests here as well. Out of whole cloth. Didi Jew needs your help to mend a humble linen vestment. Need some tattered linen. We're going to a lot of places right now. The Voyage of the Gabu. Rousing himself from a considerable gloom, Baron seems thankful for our presence. Okay. Guess we can look into where that fallen Gabu is. See if there's any foes for us to slay. Head over to Camp Drybone and check in for that slipshod wayfarer. Meanwhile, we're having a nice shower here. Right. So the merchants here will sell us a bronze ornamental hammer. Indeed they will. Okay, now onwards to Blackbrush Station. We need to get some tattered linen and then head northeast with the sticks of Vilekin repellent. And then from there, I think we're heading over to Uldar itself. Oh, handy, just give it straight to us. When lit, this incense releases a citrus-like aroma that most Vilekin abhor. He did not tell us how it was meant to be used. I guess we just set it up and let it do its thing. Okay, are we heading back? Yeah, I believe so. Okay, so onwards to Uldar. Might as well bind ourselves there. Actually, it's probably not necessary. Might as well set a home point in another area later. So we need to get... Did he say the goldsmiths? I think he did. As well as maybe one of the merchants on the Ruby Road. Any new quests available? Dishonor before death seems new. Oh, sorry, Sapphire Avenue. That's where the merchants are. The Ruby Road is the main road where the dancers are. Ah, yes, that's another dungeon. Okay. We'll speak to you later. Okay, we have a lot of quests to hand back in. Onwards to Camp Drybone and then back up to the church. There's a tattered linen for you. We have a new quest for us. The Scent of Cinnamon. There's an air of mystery around Brother Baron. He bid you help him with a gift. I see. He wants to get a gift for the good brother Illud here. But he doesn't have the gill himself. Okay. We'll speak to Marquess in a moment. We'll see if we can get a gift for Father Illand here. I think the other priest may be in the hospital. Yes. Okay. There's some sacks of gill here. Okay. We believe he likes the taste of cinnamon cookies. No, he may have been buying them for the orphans around the church. Okay, here's the bronze ornamental hammer. Two moments. Trying to remember if I have a better belt to wear. I don't think I do. Sure, we'll take the belt then. And here is the ballpoint chisel and the needle nose pincers. I have not. We have a repaired horror lodge. By some manner of clockwork wizardry, this strange contraption can precisely measure and follow the 24 bells in a single turn of the sun. It's basically a clock. Tall drink of aqua de sol. Ilcum would like to offer succor to the priests at the church. See. We need to claim the arm of a Sabbath tender to make this aqua de sol. Okay. Yep, take its arm, watch out for the pricks. I see. Literally meaning water of the sun, Aqua de Sol, was originally brought back by expeditions to the New World across the Indigo Deep. Not long after, Eorzeans began making their own variation of the drink from the Sabatenders and Cactars of Fanalan. Bringing out the dead. Sister Luned is staring at you with great sadness in her eyes. Oh. The bodies of our companions are being moved. Would we like to assist in the duty? As distasteful as it is. Not the nicest of duties, but how you're able to fit this stiff scion into the 7th Dawn corpse into your bag is a mystery best left unresolved. Times 4, of course. We have another 4 corpses we're going to need to carry over. course, we have Noraxia's corpse. And then over to Camp Drybone once again. The Warden works in mysterious ways. Sister Ilaned has some difficult news to share with us. Maybe we should make a pilgrimage to the Warden, asking for divine judgment to be visited upon those who killed the Scions. As the sister said, it may not amount to anything, but maybe it'll help further get some closure, and if it does work out, then all the better for us. So straight through an Amalja encampment, and then we're keeping to the right. Oh, we have a target here. As you kneel before the mark of the Warden in a moment of quiet solitude, you breathe deep of the dry desert air. The roar of the rushing waters is punctuated by the faint chirping of vilekin and the shrill cries of a hawk. The gods, however, remain silent. Unfortunately, nothing did come of asking for divine judgment. For now. How is our companion's experience? Slowly but surely. Back to the church once again. Bury me not on the lone prairie. Sister Eluned wishes to discuss one of the scions who did perish at the Waking Sands. So they've given us Neuraxia's corpse once again to return over to Little Solace. Where am I bound? Oh, I'm bound over Camp Bronze Lake. Okay, that's fine. It's not good news, unfortunately. Of course, the Sylphs aren't happy. I don't imagine anyone is with what's occurred. Back to the church once again. We've got to do the unsavory business of burying or returning the corpses of our brethren in the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. What is our next? Where do we go from here? Quest is with Marquess once again. Eyes on me. Marquess believes he is being watched. I think he may be paranoid, but we'll indulge him. Come on, we can jump over here. Oh, what the hell? What are Garleans doing here? God, the security of the brass blades is absolutely terrible, isn't it? And the immortal flames as well, of course, but Garleans just walking freely through Fanalan? I see. What did we have? An Imperial short sword. Yeah, he was definitely Imperial. Oh.
I fondly hoped that I might be the first to speak with you. Would that I had been so fortunate. At ease, adventurer. I come not on behalf of the Empire. On the contrary, I mean to revive the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. And to that end, I have come in search of a legend. The greatest engineer of our time, Master Cid Garland. I have come for you.
I fear you are mistaken, child. He is but a poor soul who bore witness to the horrors at Cartano. I beg of you, leave us in peace.
Wait, Hear me, Cid. Eorzea needs you.
Cid, was it? Here. These belong to you. I thought you bore the mark of greatness. It seems that I was right. Our time together was all too brief, but it felt as though my son had returned to me. You have brought joy to an old man's life. But it is time for you to help those who truly need you.
Who are you? Alphino Leveilleur, at your service. As a scion of the Seventh Dawn, I stand against our primal and imperial foes, as my grandfather once did. 'Tis no secret what befell our order at the Waking Sands. Word has already spread across Eorzea. The repercussions are far greater than you realize. In the wake of the calamity, the three city-states focused their efforts solely on reconstruction, leaving the Scions to combat the primal threat unaided. And lo, we are all but destroyed. Yet even as the nations mourn our demise and abandon what little hope they have left, we cannot forsake our duty, now least of all. The Ixal have summoned Garuda once more, and she torments the people of Coerthas as we speak. Her appetite for destruction far exceeds that of other primals. Worse, in her present incarnation, our Baldessian colleagues believe she surpasses both Ifrit and Titan in strength. Yet, therein lies an opportunity. Were we somehow to defeat Garuda, it would serve as a warning to the other beast tribes that even their mightiest gods can be felled. If we are to face our foe, we must first circumvent the tempest that shields her sanctuary. And for that, we need an airship. Your airship, Cid.
I have an airship?
Yes, Cid, you do. Your very own airship. It was last seen in the skies over Gridania, not long before the calamity, so let us begin our search there.
An airship? My airship? Oh, wait.
Come, let us put an end to the primals. Together, we will show the world that the Scions are still a force to be reckoned with.
They need my airship. They need me.
Ah, yes. The three of us. The three of us alone. Okay. He who waited behind. Father Illud has some parting words for you and the others. It was a tale known as the final flight of the Enterprise. Okay. Seems we're heading over to North Shroud. Is there an easy way to get there? Well, we get to the South Shroud and then head to the North Shroud from there. It's probably easier just to make use of some teleportation magics. Up to Falgood Float. And any NPCs around? Not quite. Oh well. Well, any merchants, I should say. I see. So it was last seen about the time of the Calamity. And it was heading over to the region known as Coerthas. But we don't know what happened afterwards. Ooh. Hey, level 41. Cold reception. Fortifort would tell us of the final flight of the Enterprise. The eve of the grand battle of Courthas. See. Seems we're going to have to deal with the Ishgardians. People we haven't really spoken to all that much so far, apart from one or two of their members who live in the Shroud. The High Houses kept to themselves during the 5 years of the Calamity. They might be, not so kind to meet us, but they may have some more information for us. Hunger is the best source. Idristan is searching for an adventurer to undertake a distasteful task. Let's see. This is asking us to deal with a few jackals that have came down from the north. Oh, that's where we need to be. Did you just die? We cast Resurrection on Bjorn there. If they choose to accept, they choose to accept. But is my good deed for the day. And onwards and into Coerthas we go. This is a nice region if you want to find a fate party, or it used to be at the very least. Quite a few quests here. Here's some level 35 levy quests. We have the Fort of Fear, which I think unlocks the Dismail Darkhold dungeon. And just a bunch of side missions. But for now, let's head over to the Observatorium to see if they have any records of the journey the Enterprise took. We have House Durandare here, one of the noble houses of Ishgard. Yep, they aren't particularly friendly. The unending war. Sir Ludovar is doing his utmost to intimidate you into leaving. So there's a missing man. Before we go in search of our missing knight, offer our assistance, we might as well see how else we can help around here. Ooh, a few quests. Speak softly to me. Maucon's teeth are chattering from something other than cold, and he has that beseeching look of one seeking an adventurer's cure to a nasty ill. And while we're here, toss fit workout. Torn between curiosity and scorn, Maucon would report an odd sighting. So there's some odd sounds. Are you the source of the voice? The snowman that's talking to us. Damn, this is a very chatty snowman. We have this merchant here who seems to be tossing snowballs. We've learned the emote throw. We have White Mischief, wild-eyed and near wordless with a shock, a deeply shaken merchant seeks an intrepid sword to hunt a ravening horror. And of course, rolling with the snowies. When there's more snow on the ground and hot meals on the table, all you can do is join this Guardian in a little snow toss. Oh, we need to get the snow first of all, I believe. There we are. There's another snowman outside we can throw a snowball at. What is with the snowmen here? He rolled that snowman himself. But no, it really did talk to us. As did the other one. It called itself a revolutionary. That should probably be concerning. Okay. There's an unknown terror out in the snow. Let's go deal with it before we look for this missing knight. And actually, since the knight's meant to be here, I guess it's easier. So who were they exactly? They look like Ishgardians. Dragon-loving bastards. Heretics. Okay, there's a story behind that. Heretics who love dragons. Hmm. The White Death. Oh god. Thrown a free company invite with a guilty crown. We were invited by the guildmaster herself. There's only 32 of them overall. They do everything for being a hardcore guild. We will decline once again. As I say, I'm not really participating in a lot of free company activities right now. I could benefit from the boosts, but that's just me, like, kind of using them for my own benefit. Okay, go speak to Ishgardian Knight here and let him know that his fellow knight on patrol is saved. I see. He's given us permission to speak to those in the observatorium. Choose the chart Dravanian activity. Okay, speak to the chief astrologian. We could do that. Oh, higher up still. see. It seems that we've met someone of interest, this Inquisitor. Men of Honor. Eorzea is attempting to attract our attention. I see. She is offering her aid in our search. We do her a favor. I can agree with this. Go in search of her companion. Oh, we actually have a target here. The Ixali Fear Caller. They were a target for the Twin Adder. Handy. Yeah. He was so grateful until he realized we weren't an Ishgardian. And an unbeliever at that. It's like believing in Halone and their holy quest would be contagious. While we're running back, I'm just going to refill my glass with some more juice. Don't mind me, just gonna ride through here on my chocobo, hope you don't mind. Petition Lord Portalane for an official introduction. I see. We can convince this captain of House Durandare the other high houses will have to listen to us. Well, we have helped one of his knights already. Maybe he'll feel indulgent. Free for free. Lord Portalane requires you perform a third task on behalf of House Durandare for free introductions. Okay, someone's shipment was attacked. We can secure the cargo. That is our wares recovered. Seeing how our level was compared to someone else doing a similar mission. Mary Green there is level 43. Holy hell. Yes, yes, we covered your merchandise. Personal property of Lord Francel. Seems they believe House Halianort is corrupted and filled with heretics thanks to that draconian rosary. A rose and a unicorn. Sir Carilot has something very important to tell you. He believes Lord Francel is not a heretic. And he's trying to warn his former lord. Guess on the way we can speak to this knight. Adding fuel to the fire. This knight needs a favour of you, and the charging it causes him is almost payment enough for the job. Almost, but not quite. Let's see. see. I'd rather be cannon fodder. Stephanot has no love for adventurers, but beggars cannot be choosers, and your help is urgently needed. We search for a recruit. And sheep to the slaughter. A man may die for want in a fort as well as a hovel. And this knight has need of an adept hunter to help victual the locks. Let's see. And since we're here, here's Lord Francel himself. Is that an Elder Wes in your pocket? Or are you happy to meet me? You're better be screwed over by the Inquisitors. Lord Horchefond of House Fort Tomps commands a garrison at Camp Dragonhead. Oh, nice. Lord Francel's given us a letter of introduction, though his word may not carry a lot of weight before long, if he's found to be a heretic. But we'll go looking for this missing recruit, and then we'll go meet this Lord Horchefond. Ooh. Where is the recruit? Looks like his armor. Unfortunately, he may have been eaten. Need to kill these black sheep. We need their meat and their wool for the watchtowers in case the dragons attack. Oh nice, we had actually a hunting log for them. Useful. Okay, we need to go to the watchtowers and deliver the supplies. Oh, hello. I really like this soundtrack. This particular song as well here in Coerthas. Reminds me a lot of Vagrant Story. God, I want to play that game again. There we go. Unfortunately, this is all that remained. Death becomes you. You sense that there's a pact of sorts between you and Stephanot now, and he gives every indication that he has another mission for you. Let's go find his father and let him know that his son died in a battle against the dragons. Rather than dying to a feral croc, let his father believe in some grand battle and honor that he earned. Maybe he took a blow for Lord Francel. We need some Downeyed Avis and Dragonflies. The Dryads we didn't get in North Shroud. Oh well. I think I know where the Dryads are. There's a few quests here, also in Camp Dragonhead. This is an awesome place. As I say, I love being here at Camp Dragonhead. This used to be a really good place, as I say, to do some chain, like, kind of fate parties. Maybe not so much nowadays. Oh. There's a Behemoth fate. Interesting. Oh well, I'll have to keep an eye on that. Anyway, this is the boy's father. Can you get your mount out of my ass? Okay. Let's speak to Lord Hartrefont at least first, with our letter of introduction. We are looking for an airship. Oh, awesome. Lord Hartrefont is very welcoming to us, offering us all the courtesy of House Fortomps. Feats of strength. While we are here, Lord Hartrefont has a humble request. I see. Sure, we can help out your Ishgardian knights. While we're here, we may as well pick up some more quests. Dead is dead. How many ways can a man die? Well, this knight wishes to speak to you of this and more. Okay, yeah, sure. You have Yale here. Sebastian versus the Yoga. Not all knights are indifferent to the plight of the common folk, and this knight, one such earthbound warrior, wishes a word with us. This knight is offering us her wool and eventual food supply, her own sheep to lure out an ogre. I see. I think there's some quests on the parapet. Oh! Alphino, Sid, hi. Yeah, the people don't particularly feel very welcoming here, but we need them. Burn before reading. This knight is looking more vexed than usual as his eyes scan the camp for a very special someone, namely you. Dragons have been once again spotted around a steel vigil. There are 4 vigils keeping an eye on the dragons. The steel vigil, of course, is to the north. It's mostly ruins now. We have the stone vigil, And I think there's another 2 around Ishgard. Obviously, this is the entrance to Ishgard right here. We go to the world map itself. We have the Wonders of Ishgard. I think there's some other vigils in the Western Highlands, from what I may remember. But they are just obviously to keep an eye on Dravanian activity. Might as well pick up another quest. Edwin here. Where's my juice? When a merchant is wroth, there is usually coin to be made in solving a problem, and Edwin is looking very wroth indeed. See, he wants us to go all the way back to Uldar and question one of the merchants there. Well, before we do anything else, let's get some of these quests on the way. We'll bind up Sebastian here. Let you stay right there. Thank you very much, Sebastian. Your efforts were greatly appreciated. Okay, let's go find these Downy Avis. We might have them as part of a quest, no doubt, but if we're going to encounter a few while we're checking out the Steel Vigil, we can take them on. Some more ogres there. Looks like Mary Green is also here. Oh well, we'll leave her to it. Okay, we need one more. This is for a hunting target, but while we're here... Seems the dragons have arrived or around the Steel Vigil. Oh, we found a worm-eaten almanac. Countless readings over countless generations have left this old tome faded and worn. Looks like there's a downy abyss up there. Yeah. So we need... Oh yeah, the dragonflies. We killed one of them. White brim. Oh yes. And we need the dryads as well. Okay, no problem. So we'll turn in these quests. We need to get back over to Uldar and ask about the ceruleum. Nope. Even though this is not the way we're going to go, well, we should be going. It will get us there. Albeit we'll probably end up breaking our legs. Yep. Well, we were meant to help these knights anyway. Oh. Speak to Lord Hortrefort once again. I'll turn in all these quests first. Oh. Another free company invite from Sliders 2018. Wow, that's a lot of people. In a San Francisco basement, same place, same year. That's a very active guild, it seems. Well, not active so much now. There's only 52 people on. 52 is quite a bit, though. But again, not at the moment. Found this almanac up at the Steel Vigil. It is forbidden by the Holy See. So antisocial. I would just be mooching off them. Also, to be honest, I might end up making my own guild just to make use of the guild chest. So we have some wolf pelts here. Happy days. Hey, another quest for us. Don't light my fire. The knight here wishes to discuss with you the latest difficulties at Camp Dragonhead. I'm out leveling the main scenario. A little. Where are we up to? 37. That's not bad. Right. Before we pick up any more quests here, let's pop ourselves back over to Uldar. We're going to wave our finger at one of the merchants who hasn't produced the ceruleum. Please hold for customer support. Caught between a rock and a tight place, a middleman will always produce a pot of grease. Find out what Singot has in mind. I see. It's advising us to go speak to the Amagina company, who are gathering the ceruleum. We haven't been up to Camp Blue Frog just yet, so I guess this will be a journey for us. Since we were going this way, maybe we should have picked up the Cutter's Cry dungeon quest. But we'll do that in a non-storyline related stream/video. Along with the White Mage quests and such. Right. It's like, is this the right way? Okay, into Northern Fanalan. Thank you for that juicy experience once again. We'll repair our gear and sell all our miscellaneous goods while we're here. Look, do you have the ceruleum or not? Thieves and robbers. When ceruleum is thin on the ground, plots grow thick. None other than Paparazzu, the 9-time employee of the moon, wishes to consort with us. I see. He believes the porters are helping themselves to some of his goods. Okay, I guess we can go accuse the porters. Oh. Cerulean Goblins. Oh, that was good. I knocked him out of my line of sight. Let me guess, there's more goblins in these barrels as well. Oh, you hit me. So, about that ceruleum. Look, I don't care what you do as long as I get paid. Hey, I made a journey here. The ceruleum must flow. Paparazzu would offer you another commission and a chance to admire him, if the mood strikes you. Back to Uldar we go. Tale of Free Cities. A middleman is the pepper of commerce, useless alone, excellent in moderation, pernicious in excess. Whichever one sign god happens to be, he has a task that may interest us. Okay, he's given us some cherry brandy wine to take over to Edwin as an apology, I suppose. Oh. What level is this? Sure, okay. Before we do anything, we have an escort quest that we're going to participate in. Because this is going to go very well. It's going to go horribly wrong. The Observatorium reports that the dragon Saphara has been flying in the direction of the Steel Vigil. Protect the engineer moving into position to ready the siege machine. This may go very badly for us. But give it a go. Oh, we have some more companions. Okay. So, House 4 Tom's engineer is going to start setting up his siege engine. The engineer is in position has become readying the Dragon Slayer cannons. However, deadly threats approach from all sides. Fend off the encroaching horde so that the engineer can finish his preparations. Oh, seems like everyone else may have buggered off. Oh. Okay, so it looks like we have a paladin at the very least. Oh, I'm not done yet. And here we are. The mighty dragon Sephara has landed and has begun its relentless attack on the Ishgardian defences. Fight alongside Bertha to turn the tide of battle in your favour. We have the Knights of House Fortomt here to help us out. Gonna have to keep an eye on that paladin, try to keep him alive. Oh, we have someone else coming in. Oh! Wait, what? It's... No. I had heard... Was that a blue mage using the skill Doom? I was reading the chat earlier when they were talking about that Behemoth. I'm gonna have to watch that back. See if Doom was actually cast. Doom is a spell that takes like 5 or 10 seconds but then instantly kills. But I'm not sure if it's always effective. But that's my first guess as to what happened. Otherwise we would have been there hitting that dragon for a lot longer. Huh. Interesting. Oh well. Sure, we got the experience. Well, we are level 42. No new gear. Level 44 to learn our next roll skill. Okay. Yeah, the ceruleum isn't here, but have some wine while you wait. Belmont here. Sharp of eyes and broad of smile, Belmont is a hard man to resist when he has a request, and he appears to have one now. You can look into a House Fortont's wagon. See what's happened there. I think there is a quest up on the parapet. We can go check it out. Dark and stormy night. This knight is eager to ask for service on a cold and windy evening. Okay, we need to head out and liven out some of the braziers. Oh. Okay, sure. Ow. Some more smouldering coal. Should we go speak to Lord Haurchefant again? Might as well do some more of the side missions here before we continue with the main storyline. So we need the Willow Wikes next to the Ogre's Belly. And we look for that wagon. What are the quests here? Oh, bloody hell. Second Lives. Only Ishgard would have an actual Valley of Death, conveniently located nearby. A lady nobly born seeks an adventurer to walk in its shadow. See. Papa do preach. This guardian would prevail upon a passing adventurer to search for his wayward daughter. We can go up to the Weeping Saint. And we have this old lady. The Charlayans say there is no greater generals than old women with naught to lose. Amendulil Steely Gaishes says she means to send you to war. Okay. Need to go find and kill the creature that killed her son. Well, we're going to the Ogre's Belly anyway. That's the wrong button. There you go. That's better. Which order to do this in? Let's go look into the wagon and then witch drop first, I suppose. Oh, we have Ixals here. Ow. He actually caught me with that skill. Well, there is an Ixalia settlement. And here is Witch Drop. Uh-oh. That could have been very dangerous for us. There is a safe way down and back up. Oh, hi. Not everyone who dies here rests peacefully, it seems. Oh, we found one crystal bead. What are you doing down here? So did we find all 4? We found 3 of the 4. Okay. Oh, we also made a friend. Okay, we'll get up here and then head over. Doesn't really matter which way we go. We'll see which is close once we get out. I'm guessing the Ogre's Belly will be the closest. Oh, great. We have a boss fight inside, belly full. Not actually a bad boss fight, actually. Gargamel. Yeah, that's right. Will we be able to take him solo? Probably could, but it would take us a while. While we're down here, we'll see if anyone else turns up. The fates aren't really worth it. Yeah, probably not, but I think I'm looking at them with rose-tainted spectacles. I remember used to doing like fate runs around here. There's the Willowikes dealt with. Here's the Fallen Knight. And here's our target. Now we just need to get ourselves up to the Weeping Saint. What was the man's daughter doing here? Oh, great. Making friends with ogres, apparently. Oh, for crying out loud. Oh, great. She wants to gather this blessed water. Oh. And what are you up to exactly? He was in such a rush to leave, he dropped a knife. Okay. That's all our tasks complete once again. found this mithril rosary. And we did find 3 of these crystal beads. Oh. I think we spoke to your love. He's still alive. That's a bit awkward. Oh, you have another quest for us. Belmont affects a sellsword's cynicism, but a god's quiver in him dies hard. So urgently does he seek a scout that he will hire one himself. Okay, he's asking us to go see what the Ixal may be up to. Before we do that, let's go speak to the knight next to Horshafont once again. Because we dealt with the Willow Wikes. We need to go over to the Ixal settlement or nearby and see what they're up to. Don't see much here, but this drop lumber seems to be getting some of the Ixali's attention. And we found a black yew log. It's found growing only in the 12's wood. But yeah, come on, press the right button. Stand and quiver. Belmont requires your service, and his air of command is hard to resist. Okay. He's given us a letter to hand over to a member of the God's Quiver. Back at Falgood float about the Ixals maybe trying to build a settlement here. But before we go back, we might as well let Lord Horchefont know that we've satisfied his favour and trained his knights. The talk of Coerthas. Lord Horchefont has a proposal on how you might participate in his investigation. I see. There are people who may be willing to listen, especially if we have Horchefont's go-ahead. Hello there. Celine does not know anything, but she brought up talk about Lord Francel of House Halienhard again. I think Cravelin is one of the knights of House Halienhard we spoke to previously. Or maybe not. Well, we have a boss fight here, which is almost over. Oh well. Seems that the accusations are muddying the waters, so to speak. And we can speak to the Chief Astrologian again. See if he's willing to offer any further aid. Oh, got myself stuck. Nope, seems none of them are willing to help us. Apparently since this Inquisitor arrived in Coerthas, so many heretics, so many traitors have been discovered. Seems Coerthas is full of heretics. The road to redemption. Lord Harshathorn is concerned for Lord Francel's well-being. Lord Francel and only a few of his knights are moving towards the Steel Vigil. Oh, nice. It's as though they knew we were coming. Hey, listen, Avis, could you just, like, turn around and pretend you never saw us? Thank you. We saved him, but it seems he's going to accept whatever judgment the Inquisitors may impose. Oh, a witness to the final flight of the Enterprise has been discovered. Oh, great. The witness is fearful that we may be a heretic. Following the evidence, but Horshathon suspects that someone is conspiring against Lord Francel. I see. He wants us to investigate the porters who may have had access to Lord Francel's belongings. Because someone could have planted that rosary there, of course. Okay. So, there are Knights and Inquisitors who inspect the cargo before it leaves. So it's likely to be the porters of anyone. And there is a shipment coming from Whitebrim from the west to Dragonhead here and now. So maybe we can speak to the porters directly. See if they slip up. House. There's mail parcel. Another House Hallian Heart parcel. Ooh, we found a Draconian Rosary. And another Draconian Rosary. Only in the Hallian Heart bundles as well. Yeah, I found these. So a knight at White Brim inspected them. So why didn't the knight say anything if they were there already? Or did the knight plant them? In the eyes of gods and men, Lord Horshathorn needs your help to clear Lord Francel's name. We need to speak to another Inquisitor. Give her Lord Horshathorn's demands. Oh yeah, don't worry, he's just gonna throw himself off the witch drop and kill himself if he's innocent. Yeah. Cold comfort. He's dispatched us and a knight to stop the Inquisitor from going ahead with the trial. Duty calls, will you commence battle for In the Eyes of Gods and Men? Indeed we shall. Oh, great. Ishgardian scum, you say? A wyvern? He was carrying a draconian rosary. The fact that one of your gods had this rosary. The Inquisitor doesn't seem pleased that we involved ourselves. Thankfully, Lord Francel did not have to die this day. Okay, with Lord Francel cleared, our name is also cleared. And Lord Horshafon will let us speak to the witness in regards to the Enterprise. Almost called it the Eisenstein. We're going to head over to Fulgood Float before we speak to this witness and discover the potential location of the Enterprise, I think we'll turn in this quest and then we'll take a break. I've been streaming for quite a while this evening. I'll warn them about the Ixals. Okay. So yeah, we'll park ourselves here. We're ready to head back to Coerthas. It seems that the God's Quiver, or the White Rams as they're calling themselves, may have a plan to deal with the Ixali who've moved a settlement into the snowy region. But we'll take a break here, and when we come back tomorrow, we'll continue in search of the Enterprise to breach the lair of Garuda. But, as I say, that's all for next time. Thank you all for joining me. As I say, I hope you've all enjoyed this series so far, as always, and yeah, enjoy the rest of your days in the meanwhile, and I'll see you for even more next time. Until then though, take care. Bye bye now.